Nowadays, if anybody asks what my age is, I'd be terrified to tell them. Because when I spill out the numbers that I'm 22, for me, in general, I'm just like, ooh, I'm 22? And not just myself, but other people be calling me Unk. I be getting Unk allegations now. And it's even crazier because my sister turned 16 this past week, and it blows my mind. Because I remember, I don't even want to say I remember when I was 16. But it's crazy because I do remember when I was 16. Like, it literally felt like it was yesterday that I was 16, that I was a junior in high school. That was about 6 years ago. Like 6, 7 years ago. Oh, brother, I'm completely losing it. And you're probably watching this video because you're around the ages of 13 to 21. And if you're not, then click off this video. This video is only for the minors. No, I'm just kidding. Anybody can watch this video. But honestly, I'm really making this video because it's some advice that I really wish I heard when I was my sister's age. Because when I was around 15, 16 years old, that's when I first started getting into self-improvement. So when I was about 15 years old, I was in a relationship with my ex. That relationship, the way it ended was that I just felt like I wasn't the person who I needed to be. At 15 years old, it kind of sounds crazy saying this, but I just knew I wanted to be this certain type of man. I was just constantly in my head when I was in that relationship. I was like, oh my God, like she deserves a man. She deserves someone who's better, who has this and that, who has his life together. And again, at the age of 15, it's crazy thinking that because it's like, God, you're a freaking child. But at the same time, I'm kind of blessed that I kind of like started developing that mindset at such a young age. But the problem is that I was taking life so seriously and I was trying so hard to become this type of person who I didn't even know who that person was. I didn't know what I wanted, anything, right? Yeah, I was trying so hard to be this type of person, but I just knew that I just wanted to be better. And this is the first problem that I see a lot of young people and that I did myself when I was that age, is that the pressures of having it figured it out. I just really want to say that there's just so much pressure that you just have to have it figured out when you're a young kid, especially out of high school. When you're out of high school, the whole world puts this pressure on you of like, what do you want to do now? So after high school, once I graduated, I then went to college, and this was where the first problem is. When I went into college, I had this idea that I wanted to be an architect. Ever since I was the age of 8, architect was on my mind, point blank, period. It was always architecture. So when I went into college, I started taking my classes. I started doing architecture. I kind of realized, yo, I'm not messing with this. For some reason, I don't know why I never looked into the actual career path of an architect and actually did research on it. But it wasn't until I got into college where I actually started doing research on what an actual architect does on a day-to-day life. And I was not rocking with it at all. And so I was like, well, deuces, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm out this hoe. Like, I basically dropped my classes and I went on like a 2-year academic leave. During that break, I just was trying to like figure out, okay, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I love to do? And I just felt completely lost. Even when I got back into school, I kept switching my mind and I kept switching my major and like just doing all this type of stuff, right? And you can even ask the people in my life how often I kept switching my thoughts and kept switching my goals.
Tell me how many times I've changed my goal. How many times I've like changed my goals?
I don't know, 5, 10 times.
5, 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And so I realized that I needed to take a step back and really realize that I needed to lock in on what it was that I actually wanted to do. The way I went about this wasn't in like a high pressure thing that I needed to do. It wasn't like I need to get my life together and I need to do this and do, right? Like, I feel like with so much self-improvement stuff out there, they make it so that life is just so serious and that you have to lock in and be this person in your room who closes his blinds, talks to no friends, and locks in on what they want to do, right? You have to find your purpose and do all this and that. But I wasn't going about that way, right? And this is the big advice that I want to give to you right now, is that if you want to discover what it is that you want to do, you have to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to discover and explore new things. You have to go out and just explore new things, build up new skills, be in different environments, basically just enjoying the opportunities that life gives you every single day, right? The fact that you can even wake up and breathe air, right? The fact that God has given you life for that another day. Get up and go do something. Explore the world. This is the biggest thing that I feel like is so wrong about self-improvement advice, especially as young people. When you're young, it's when you have the most energy, the most excitement. And yet they want you to be cooped up in your room, locked in, go ghost, disappear, hide from everything, right? And lock in on your goal, right? You're not going to find any type of fulfillment or purpose doing that. You need to put yourself out there, especially as a young person who just has so much life within them. And so please just don't be a loser in your room. When I first started self-improvement, and honestly, like even a couple months ago, when I told myself, okay, I gotta lock in, the thing is, the way I was going about it was that I kept like telling myself, okay, I need to lock myself inside my room until I get monetized, right? That was my big goal, was lock myself inside my room until I accomplish that goal. And the thing is, with doing that, it's like the life that I live, the content and the advice that I have to give out, it's the type of advice that's like, I have to live this certain lifestyle to be able to give this certain type of advice. And if I'm just locking myself inside my room, what type of lifestyle am I living? I'm not living any type of lifestyle. And so I need to put myself out there, live this certain type of life, enjoy myself, so that way I can come back to the camera and give you guys that advice. And that's the biggest thing that I want to tell you guys, is that you need to go put yourself out there. Don't hang around people who aren't willing to explore, who aren't willing to go and put themselves out there, who aren't willing to hang around and be in new, different environments and different perspectives. It's okay if you don't know what you want to do right now, but you will never know what you want to do if you don't actually move. If you don't know what you want to do, the first step to do is just move. You can't discover something you haven't been searching for. And then opportunities will just start to present in front of you. This is when I started actually going out of my city, still going to school, going to events, going to new places in my town, being in these new environments that bring up so much new opportunities and help me realize what it is that I actually wanted to do. When I realized what it was that I actually wanted to do, there was actually one more problem. I felt terrified in what it was that I actually wanted to do because I constantly was thinking about what other people thought. After my academic leave, I was in another relationship, and in that relationship, her mother actually helped me so much with getting back on track with school and making sure that like I have a good foot in the door, and like she basically just helped me get back on my feet when it came to school, and it just helped me out so much. But every single time I would tell her what it is that I actually wanted to do, because I realized at this point, I want to be a content creator. I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I just want to create videos and for full-time living. And I was just terrified on always telling her this because, again, she's a black mother. She's very big on education. You just know how it is. Very like, be realistic with your goals, like get a job, all this and that, right? And I would be so terrified of not just telling her, but just telling people in my day-to-day life of what it is that I actually wanted to do. And it wasn't until I just grew a pair of balls and told myself that the only person who's gonna stop me from doing what I actually want to do is myself. The only thing I could do is tell these people, hey, this is what I want to do with my life. And at the end of the day, they're gonna always think a certain way. I cannot control what they think. The only thing I can control is how I feel and how I choose to go about my feelings. If I feel that I'm maybe embarrassed of how they view me and what they think about my goals, that's cool. I can feel valid in being embarrassed, but it's still my choice to still go at my goal, to still go hard at this, because I'm the only one who can stop myself from this. Your younger years are meant to explore. They're meant to go and do new things, try new things, and take smart risks. There will just never be a better time than just now when you're young. Like school, jobs, business, opportunities, like they will always be there. It just depends on when you want to do it in your life. When do you want to prioritize school or jobs and things like that in your life? Do you want to do it while you're young and ambitious? Or do you want to do it later on in your life and, maybe do other things while you're young and ambitious? And no matter what you choose to do, enjoy the journey. I cannot stress this enough. Fuck having it all together. If you genuinely are just going day by day, just enjoying the opportunities and the breath that life gives you, and you're not so fixated on being this certain type of person in the future, and understanding that that future version of yourself is you right now. You are that current version of yourself, and just enjoy being you. That's the biggest thing that matters. Enjoy life. Become a better person. Like, do things that make you a better person, that improve your life, but enjoy the process while doing it. Don't take it so seriously. Don't lock yourself inside a room and have no friends and listen to all this self-improvement advice of going ghost. You are so young. You have so much life within you that opportunities are out there for you. Put yourself out there. Don't hang around people who aren't willing to explore and do new things and limit you, right? It's good to have friends. It's good to have relationships. It's good to go to new places in your city, new environments. Put yourself out there. Just enjoy the process. That's my biggest thing ever. And if you don't believe me, then shit, hear it from my other friends, right? AKA the other unks. This is what they have to tell you guys. All right, so I just pulled up to my friend's crib. We're having Friendsgiving, and I'm just gonna ask each person what's one piece of advice that they wish they told themselves when they were younger. So once we get upstairs, that's basically the question I'm gonna be interviewing everybody. Here I am, just stuck outside. Hopefully someone responds very soon, because I don't wanna be just out here by my own, you feel me? There's our first victim. This camera has a really hard time focusing in. Yo, thank you so much. Aiden, question for you.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you wish you could tell yourself when you were younger? I know it's just on the spot.
Don't worry about things. Like, everything happens for a reason.
All right.
Chillax.
Just chillax.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
What's up?
Whoa! What's up, guys?
Are you vlogging?
What's up? I am vlogging.
This is no social media. What the fuck?
Huh?
No phone.
No phone. This ain't a phone.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
This ain't a phone. Okay, you're gonna be the first person.
Oh, but okay.
What's one piece of advice you tell yourself when you're younger?
You put me on the spot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, hold on. Work hard and be authentic to yourself because that will get you far.
Always put yourself first. Do everything for yourself. Love your family more. And work hard as fuck.
Work hard as fuck.
Even when things don't go according to plan, it's still okay and it's not the end of the world. Enjoy new experiences.
Stop stressing, you'll get there eventually. Not enough time.
Alright, alright.
Don't give a shit what people say. You're still growing up.
Don't be afraid to go after opportunities.
Top shit. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I literally just say like one day at a time. Just take it one day at a time.
One day at a time. Love that. Ooh, look at my fit. Biggie. Couldn't fit through the seat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And there you go. You heard it from them. And honestly, I would love to continue supporting you and be that big brother that you wish you always had. And if you enjoyed the video and want to also show me support as well, I do have a paid community in the description down below. This is where you'll be able to get one-on-one advice with me and just hang out and be in a community of other people also on their self-improvement journeys as well. RNH Hunnid, stay Hunnid with yourself.